Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm using, this is my nails, I am doing an infill. I've taken it all the way back though, because obviously it was a blue set underneath. And I've already done all my prep and I've done my clear base layer. So we're going to come in, this is Lime Splash from CJP. Now, the name should have given me a clue. In fact, even when I opened the pot, I still should have realised that this was going to be a very bright green. But for some reason, I didn't. And I suddenly got a bit of a surprise going, oh, wow, that's greener than I anticipated. Yeah. It did take a day or two to grow on me, let's put it like that. I like colours, I just wasn't expecting that bright. I suppose it kind of goes with, Halloween green or whatever. But this is not going to be a Halloween design at all. This is an autumnal. Well, it's a bit of a twist on an autumnal because I'm not ready to give up just yet on summer and moving into those kind of designs. I know we've had like probably about a week of summer in this country this year. It's been really appalling. I just wasn't ready to let go, and I still wanted something a bit bright. But I've got these really funky leaves that I'm putting in, which are, I don't know if they're maple leaves. There might be oak leaves. I don't know. I'm not a leaf expert. If anybody knows what type of leaf they are, please feel free. They are from Glitterstella, and she does about 8 different types of leaves, all different colours. Green ones, brown ones, pink ones. But I love them because the pack is so multicoloured. So you really do get a lot of choice with just one pack. And I like that. So we're going to put some leaves in for that kind of autumnal whatever. All the all the designs, yeah, they're generally like browns and whatnot. And I know, no, come on. Do you honestly expect me to do it? I will be doing some. I do like autumnal designs. It is one of my favourite times of the year. I love those dark colours. And there are some amazing glitters as well that come out. And colours. I am really looking forward to doing my sister's set. We've already designed what we're doing, and that is very much some nice dark autumnal beautifulness. It's just yummy. I'm slightly scared about it, but I can't quite remember what we're doing either. It'll come back to me. We'll be fine. But yeah, so I am looking forward to that. That's me telling one of my children off, it would seem. Oh no, it was the fly. I had this really small, tiny little fly that just kept flying underneath my camera, which is my phone, and obviously it's nice and bright, and it's like, come to the light, come to the light. Don't come to the light, bugger off. I'm trying to film, how rude. Right, so I've capped all of that. I do make a bit of a mess of doing my own hands. I know I say it in every single video. I hate recording doing my own hands. I do. I hate it. Look at that. Those are my natural nails underneath there. Look how long they are. I know. I did have to come in and kind of fudge it a little bit on my index finger and my what's it called? What is it? What's that one? My middle finger. So I put a form underneath when I did my clear base, just to build out the sides a bit, because it was missing some serious chunks going because I file it by mistake, and I did record it. and none of it was in shot. And you know, when you're like, hey, I'm using a form again, this is epic, I am success. And then you go back to your footage and you go, are you kidding me? And it wasn't the first time I did it this set either. Thankfully, I did my hands on different days, which is the most time. Generally, if I'm going to do my nails, I do actually quite like spreading it out. So when we come to the stamping part later on, you will notice the fact that it's not on my left hand. It is in fact on my right hand, because thankfully I had gone back and had a look at some of the footage before I did my next hand. So where it had gone wrong on the videoing for the stamping on my left hand, I was able to then do it on the right hand. Yay! Yeah, there are some perks to doing it that way. Okay, we're going to put some more leaves on this nail. It doesn't matter the fact they're sticking up a little bit and that I'm going to file over them a little bit, because we're going to be coming in with some stamping and it just won't matter. Okay, not because we're going to cover them up. I kind of went a little bit mad with the stamping. I was having fun and I liked it. This wasn't necessarily what I was intending for this set of what we ended up with. The great thing is, when I do the stamping on my other hand, I actually stamp the right way round, which is excellent, because I looked back at, I was looking at my other hand and going, they're both different ways. Well, one for everybody else to appreciate, one for me to appreciate. It's all sharing, it's all good. As you can see, I am capping as I go along. And I'm actually using Moira. So it's the CJP in the middle, but I'm using Moira. I don't get on well with the CJP monomer. Not necessarily because of the whole allergic reaction thing I was having, which actually wasn't that. It was something very different. It absolutely stinks the house down. Like, it is horrifically strong. I do need to buy I've got the one monomer, and I am going to buy one of their other ones and just see what that's like and see how I feel about that one. But I am not placing any orders at the moment, so it will have to wait. So I'm using Moira, and that's what I've used for my clear base, and then I'm using to cap, which means you can put anything like in the middle of that. Yes, I haven't been ordering a lot. There hasn't been no videos where it's been, hey, look, I've bought stuff. Let's have an unboxing video. Why? Because I've got tons of stuff. I don't need anything, and I'm not going to just buy stuff. I'm not represented by any company. I don't get sent stuff. If you see an unboxing or anything that I use in my videos is stuff that I have bought myself. And if it's a toss-up of go buy some nail supplies or buying the kids' school uniform, well, unfortunately, the kids' school uniform wins out. Or, I don't need anything at the minute. The only time I'm putting an order in at the minute is when you run out of your, you need to clear, or you need some files, or, you've run out of top coat or whatever. It's your usual supplies, which is not fun to watch as a unboxing. Hey, look, I bought lint-free wipes. Go me! This glitter is also from Glitterstella. I'd love to be able to remember what on earth it is called. Let me go see if I wrote it on the side of the pot, and I'm pretty certain I didn't, because I am just... Oh, it's number 20 from last year's Advent. Go me! Hey, I get a brownie point. I actually labelled my pot. Ha ha! Brilliant. Yeah, I don't always. Generally what I do is on top of the pot, I will put kind of where it's from. So if it's got a GS, I know it came from Glitterstella. If it's got GF, I know it came from Glitter Fairy. If it's got GP, I know it came from Glitter Planet. Why does everybody have to start with glitter? It's very, yeah. But at least then I have an idea of where it came from. Because you write the names on the side of the pots and stuff and it just rubs off. Or I can't read my own handwriting by the time the glitter's in the pot. And I can't be bothered to go along with a label maker and label all my glitters with a lot of them, because I'll never be able to get the glitter again. Once it's gone, so it's kind of irrelevant. I don't have time to do that anyway, so at least I can point you in the general vicinity of where the glitter came from. There are some of the go-to glitters that I do know, just off the top of my head, because like, yes, I know exactly what that one is. The great thing is, like I say, with Glitterstella, which I know I talk about Glitterstella a lot, it's because it's the one that I use the most, and she's just a small business, you know, it's just her and her hubby, and I like small businesses, and I will really, really happily promote small businesses. But I'm not sponsored by them. I don't get sent anything. Like I say, everything I buy is just me. It's mine. I just like to go and support a small business. What was I saying? Yeah, glitters. Yeah, the great thing about Glitterstella is you can just send her a messenger with a picture of a glitter that I've used and say, hey, Shona used this glitter, what is it? And she will know which glitter it is and be able to order it for you. She's very, very helpful. I've done it where I've bought glitters and I'm going, I really want this glitter again. Do you still have it? And I haven't got a clue what it's called. Should I say, with the Advent ones, it is more difficult because it depends how much stock was in and how many calendars were bought and stuff like that. Not all of the glitters that are in the Advent calendar do make it to full resale, if you like. Not resale, I don't mean resale. You know, not everything ends up on for sale for everybody else. That's part of the uniqueness of the Advents, that you are getting, you know, 25 new glitters. And they may be a limited time thing. Yeah, wow, that was a lot of talking, wasn't it? See, some videos, I don't know, it flows really easily, and then some videos I really struggle with the voice. I was like going, I don't know what to talk about. I don't know. And bizarrely enough, this is the third video I've voiced over tonight, and yet this one I've been like, which I haven't so much in the other ones. I think the thing is when I'm doing the longer video, especially when it's my own nails, if I'm doing the same thing on a lot of the nails, it means I'm not having to keep explaining, you know, what am I doing? So I get to have a nice run of just waffling instead of having to keep stopping to go, oh, and then I am doing this and I am doing that thing. And, you know, as we've seen when it's me and my sister, there is no commentary going on a lot of the time of what I'm actually doing. Let's face it, the only reason people are there is for the banter between me and my sister. Although, you know, the last video I did with my sister, I think was very informative. If you watch that one of me trying to reshape her nails from basically coffin shapes back to stilettos, I thought that was really informative. And, you know, try to show angles and stuff and people could see the challenge that is. But yeah, I do enjoy my sister. The only thing is when I watch it back, I can still hear me like Darth Vader in them. And it is because of where the camera is. My head is basically pretty much right next to it. I'm headbutting it a lot of the times. You know, I can feel it just in the vicinity of my forehead. That, yeah, it's difficult not to breathe. Oh, but hey, yeah, I do get the mickey taken out of me for my Darth Vader impressions. I think the only thing that's a slightly different, this acrylic powder has got a lovely glitter in it as well. it's really nice and shimmery, and that's lovely. The only thing is it does take a little bit to build up the colour, which means obviously you're adding thickness because you need to build it up. And you can see what I mean, it's still kind of patchy in some bits. So I'm having to come back and try and add a bit. And yeah, whereas if this was a Moira, I wouldn't be having this problem. It's not really a problem, it's just you got to work it a bit more, you know, just is. Right, I'm going to poke that a little bit. Okay, so we've nearly finished up this nail. I have not left in the thumb because none of it was in shot. Yeah, I know a lot of people have learned how to video their hands as though, you know, they're working on a client or something. I'm showing you how you actually do it. You make your life a little bit easier, people. Right, I'm coming in with some Born Pretty stamping polish. Now, normally I don't put my stamping polish on like this, but I do find with the Born Pretty one, it works a little bit better if I just smush it into all of those bits and pieces. And then, like I say, we're swapping over hands. So you actually get to see what it looks like on my left hand and me trying to stamp left-handed as well, which, yeah, this is my clear jelly stamper and it is, I'm a lot better at this now. I'm in my flow. I'm happy with it. Yeah, I'm good. I'm which is good because I was a bit worried that it would it would take a while. But no, we're all good. So I'm just going to add some butterflies. I love this stamp. These are Brutee stamping plates and I got them as a set and they come in like in a little pink case from Amazon. I really, really like them. They're really nice. And especially if you're new to stamping, it's just a really nice little kit. The only thing is the stamp is awful. So I would, it's not, I'm trying to think if that one was the one that was just, it wasn't even clear. So you couldn't see it. I don't think it was. I think that was the other one. But I like my clear jelly stamper. I really like them. And yes, they do take a little while just to kind of break them in a little bit, as you've seen, you know, throughout these videos of me getting to grips with it. But it is totally worth it, and it's not expensive. You know, yes, go get a clear jelly stamper. Right, I'm just using some acetone, so just normal nail varnish remover basically, just to take off any bits that I don't like, and around the skin as well. So we put butterflies on 4, and then the middle finger we are going to put, it's kind of a flower design, I would say. Again, I'm just going to clean that up, and then I'll clean my plate, and then we're going to move on to the next plate. And we're going to stamp the middle finger. Come on, Shanna, stop cleaning. Let's get to the fun part. Hi-ho, it's off to stamp we go. It's amazing what pops into my head whilst I'm voicing over. But hey, it wouldn't be me if I didn't leave all this randomness in there. So now I was really umming and ahhing of what to put because I didn't actually like the one I used on my middle finger. But again, this was in the pack, the set of stamping plates, and it's, yeah, I like it a lot. And it wasn't expensive either, which is really good. Okay, slide it over. Okay, then I'm going to pop that in. And then I decided actually I didn't want it that way round. I was going to be different and I was going to put it the other way round. So I did. I know. There we go. Sorry, that's the cat, in case you're wondering what that noise is. Cat, why do you always lie on the telly remote and stuff? It's alright, you lie down. She's an old girl, this one now, and she likes to sit next to me. She shouldn't sit on me, because, you know, neither one of us are particularly a fan of her being on my lap. Generally because I'm busy doing other things. You know, I'll have me knitting or whatever. Yeah, knitting, I'm still doing my knitting. Not very often, but, you know, it comes out occasionally. So yeah, she tends to sit at the side of me and just kind of pause me every so often. In case you're wondering, Emma, that would be Princess, who is my oldest cat. She's a black cat, and she's got to be about 20 by now. She's a proper old girl, and you can definitely tell now she can't leave the garden anymore. You know, she can't do the fences or anything, and she's definitely a much slower pace, but she's the softest cat we've got. She really is soppy. Like, kids running around, she's just not phased in the slightest. If you sit anywhere in the vicinity of her, she's coming for your lap, and she wants fusses from you. Whether you want them or not, she's coming. Right, I'm just going to pop some caviar beads. So all I've done, I have put some base coat down. Was it base coat? No, it was top coat down. I can't remember which one it was, sorry. I think it's top coat, yeah. I'm just going to put the caviar beads in, then I'll cure that in the lamp, and then we're going to top coat over the top of the caviar beads because we need to protect them. Okay, and then we are just going to top coat over the top of all of the others, like so. And then that's it. That's this design done. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will catch you in the next one.